Hi guys, so welcome to my Q&A video for 10,000 subscribers. Okay, so I just want to apologize for the lighting. It's nighttime, I don't have natural daylight. Okay, so at the beginning of this month, I reached 10,000 subscribers and I said that I was going to make a Q&A video. And people left me questions on YouTube and also on Instagram, so I'm going to be answering as many as I can today. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I also have Snapchat as well, so follow me on Snapchat as well. Okay, so I have the questions on my computer, which I'm going to be looking at most of the time. Okay, so I'm just going to start off with the basic questions that I get asked pretty much since I've started my channel. So first of all, my name is spelt like this, and it's pronounced Leah, not Leia like in Star Wars. So my age, I am 15 years old. Where I'm from, I'm British, as you can tell by the accent. I live in London. Okay, so first question is from BTS Trash on YouTube. And the question is, what are your top 3 favorite K-pop groups? So I'm gonna do top 3 boy groups and top 3 girl groups. I should have thought about this before making this video. Okay, top 3 at the moment is iKON and NCT. I guess BTS really. I think my ultimate is EXO because they were the first group that I got into. And then for girl groups, my ultimate favorite girl group is GFriend. And the other 2, I would say Twice. And the last one will probably be Red Velvet. At The Rice Grain on Instagram. What's your favorite boy group and girl group? And who is your bias in both groups? Biases in iKON are BI and Bobby because they're my ultimate biases. In NCT, 10. In BTS, it's J-Hope. In GFriend, it's Sowon. Twice, it's Sana. I completely forgot to mention AOA is one of my favorite girl groups as well because they were one of the first ones that I discovered. My bias in AOA is Jimin. She's pretty much my female ultimate bias, Jimin, yeah. Okay, next question is from Yimeng Tong. I really hope I pronounced your name right. And the question is, when did you start to like K-pop? I started to like K-pop last year, so 2015, on May 6th. I remember the date. Okay, next question is from Ayushi K. I know her in person. Question is, before you danced to K-pop, what did you dance to before? Love you, by the way, you're my favorite YouTuber. And please add me on Snapchat. Add her on Snapchat, guys. It's rainbow_CX4. Add that. Before that, I was just dancing to regular pop music. Okay, this is from Floral Lucy. Who is your ultimate bias? So my ultimate bias or biases have been BI and Bobby from iKON for like the longest time. I think since they debuted. I'm not really good at like sticking to one bias, but ultimate bias, it's got to be BI and Bobby, and I cannot choose between the 2. Ones that are kind of coming onto the list is 10 from NCT, but when I very first got into K-pop, it was Chanyeol. Chanyeol was my first like bias, and Xiumin. Okay, next question. Who's your favorite boy group in K-pop? By the way, my name is Jessica. I'm from Indonesia. Thank you for... I think I'm supposed to say thank you for the many tutorials you've made. You're welcome. Okay, my favorite boy group, like I said, iKON, NCT. I mean, there's loads, but it's mainly iKON right now. Next question is from Van Erica, or Erica. She says, congrats, what are your favorite dances and who are your ultimate biases? Also request for a mashup, if you still do them, Sisters I Like That and Infinite's the Eye. I will look into that. Alright, so the ultimate bias question I've answered already. What are your favorite dances? Oh, that's hard. Okay, pretty much any GFriend song. Any GFriend song I will love so much. I like Call Me Baby as well. Call Me Baby's choreography is good. I'm sure there's more that I like, I just can't think right now. Okay, next question is from Carla, and she says, what are your favorite K-pop groups and how long does it take you to learn a dance? You're amazing, thank you. Thanks to you, I don't look like an idiot trying to dance Neverland anymore. That's how I used to feel when I first started. So what are your favorite K-pop groups? I answered that already. And how long does it take you to learn dance? Okay, this varies. If it's complex, it'll take me about 3 hours to 4 hours. And if it's easy, 1 hour to 2 hours, I think. This is from simply.tina on Instagram. Favorite comebacks of 2016, by the way, I love you. Thank you. So this is not really a comeback. It's the debut. This by far was my favorite release of the whole year so far, was NCT's The Seventh Sense. I still cannot get over it. Yeah, for me that was by far the best. I mean, that's just my opinion, you might think otherwise, but EXO's comeback was good. So was, oh yeah, Fire came out this year, I forgot. The next question is from Christy KitKat on Instagram, and she asks, who is your bias in NCT and first K-pop group you stand? Okay, so my bias in NCT is 10. My bias Reka is Win-Win at the moment. First K-pop group you stand, okay, so first K-pop group, yeah, it was EXO. Yeah, it was EXO. The next question is from, I think I should spell this out, DKO0X on Instagram. How did you discover K-pop and what was the first K-pop song that you listened to? Okay, so normally people have somebody else that introduces it to them, but for me, I found it on Instagram. So I was on Instagram one time and there's this female wrestler called Nikki Bella, and there was a video edit of her. It had nothing to do with K-pop, it was just a video edit of her, and there was music in the background. So I was listening to it, and back then it was only a 15-second video, so I was listening to it, and I thought the song was pretty good, but I couldn't understand it. I was like, wait, is that in English? I liked the first 15 seconds of it. I thought it sounded pretty cool. So I Shazammed it, you know, the app on the phone where you can find the music. So I Shazammed it and then it came up as EXO Call Me Baby. So I went on my laptop, I typed it in on YouTube and it came up. Like, I just kept watching that over and over and over again. So EXO Call Me Baby was the first K-pop song that I ever listened to. I just remember not blinking throughout the whole video. Like, it didn't even occur to me that there was like 10 members in the video. So yeah, that's basically my story of how I got into K-pop, and it was only last year on the 6th of May, 2015. Which was Baekhyun's birthday. Again from Instagram, k.dance with 2 E's on the end. Congratulations. As for my question, if you were able to say 5 words to your ultimate bias, what would you say? My ultimate biases are BI and Bobby. Please stay together forever, okay? I love them as a duo so much. Next question is from Adriana or Adriana.trbl on Instagram. So the question is, would you ever consider auditioning for a K-pop company? And if you would, which company would you audition for? Would I ever consider it? Yes, I would consider it just for the experience. I'm not gonna go into it and expect to, you know, get accepted or anything. I would just do it for fun, really. You know, I wouldn't take it too seriously because I know there are very, very tiny chances of me getting accepted. I would audition for JYP or YG. This is from Judy Wang and they say, love your tutorials, thank you, they are the best. My questions are, have you ever auditioned for any of the K-pop companies? And do you use, and what do you use to film your videos, like camera editing, etc.? So I have no idea what camera this is. This is a Sony Handycam, but I don't know the number or anything. I'll put it on the screen somewhere. Editing, I only use Final Cut Pro and Adobe After Effects. Next question is from C. Lauren, and the question is, how long have you been dancing? When did you get into K-pop? And they also say, you deserve the subscribers, you helped me learn 3 dances fluently, so thank you and much love. That makes me feel so happy that you learnt 3 dances from me. That's really good. Thank you for watching my tutorials. And I've been dancing for as long as I can remember, but you know those kids that go to classes and they're like proper trained at a young age and they go to dance classes like every week. I've never been like that. I've just enjoyed dancing as a hobby. So ever since I was 2, I'm gonna say. Okay, so the first time I ever performed, I was 5, because at my primary school they would have this event every single year where you would get to perform. So me and my friends would put choreography together and just perform. So the first time I ever made a choreography on my own, I was 5. So I just got 2 other girls and we're like, okay, we're gonna make a dance. And it was to Beyonce's Baby Boy. The moves were very simple, it wasn't complicated, but yeah, I was 5 the first time I made my first choreography. From the ages of 5 to 10, I would do that every single year, so once a year. So yeah, I didn't dance regularly, I would only do that once a year and that's it. When I started secondary school, I stopped dancing for health reasons. And then when I was 14, so last year, when I found K-pop, that's when I started dancing again. This question is from Aneta Sung on Instagram. What inspired you to dance? It was pretty much Beyonce when I was younger. But now, I have 3 main dance inspirations in K-pop right now. And that's 10 from NCT, Chungha from IOI, and J-Hope from BTS. They're my 3 main dancing inspirations right now. This is from Instagram, official.imane, IMANE. And the question is, what was your motivation to open this account? So that's talking about my Instagram account. So yeah, I did start Instagram before I started YouTube, but only a month before. My motivation to start it was I did see other people doing dance covers before I opened my Instagram account, yeah, I would see other people on the hashtag K-pop dance covers and I would watch them, and that's pretty much what motivated me to do it. Okay, next question is from Kim Taeji on Instagram. Were you on some K-pop contest? No. Oh, I don't know if you mean you've seen me on a K-pop contest before. If you have seen me, it might have been the Won the K contests, because I've entered those twice. No pun intended. I entered it with Twice as Cheer Up, and I also entered it with Oh My Girl's Liar Liar. I've only done it 2 times though. But if you mean contests is like in person, like I've gone to a K-pop contest, I've never done that before. Mainly because they don't really hold them in London, or they do, but if they do, I never hear about it. So this question is from Chris Nam, and the question is, do you think a Southwest Asian could become a K-pop idol? That person is really hardworking to improve their dancing and singing and Korean skills. Okay, this is quite a controversial topic. Okay, so when you say Southwest Asia, I'm assuming you mean like the Middle East. It's controversial because you have to be a certain standard to kind of make it in that industry, you know, because the appearance is a very big deal. Yes, you have people like Amber and Bam Bam and Ten and people that are Thai or Chinese or Japanese that aren't Korean, but they are still K-pop idols. Obviously, I'm no one to say that you can't do it, because there have been some cases where there's completely like non-East Asian people that have got into the K-pop industry. One example of something that happened recently, or I guess was it last year or was it this year? Alex from Rania, she's African American and she made it in the K-pop group, so anything can happen. I would recommend that you don't let the race thing and the appearance thing like not want you to audition and stuff like that. Even though it's super rare, you don't know what's gonna happen, so yeah. This one is from Zar Marco. I think the Y is supposed to be silent, like Zar. I hope I pronounced that right. You are half Filipino, right? Yes, that's correct. Can you speak Tagalog? No. It's really bad. I was supposed to learn it in the summer. Like I said to I had so many goals set for 2016, but did I accomplish most of them? Not really. Yeah, one of my 2016 goals was to learn Tagalog, but I didn't get around to it. Okay, next question is from kitcat.kyla on Instagram. I hope I pronounced your name right. Have you visited the Philippines, and if not, do you plan to? I have not. I think we should be planning to go soon. Yeah, I really do want to go to Philippines. Okay, this next question is from no.ppa on Instagram, so Nopa. Question is, do you do anything else besides dancing? Any hobbies? Yeah, I do. So I mainly draw and I play piano. But yeah, I love to draw. I've been drawing my whole life, and I do have pictures of drawings that I've done of K-pop idols. I have a video on my Instagram page of me drawing Jui from Twice. But yeah, I've drawn Jungkook and I've drawn Xiumin. Those are my most like proud ones. It's from Zainab_3_60. Who is your best friend? Oh, she's only asking me this because she's my best friend. Instagram @AnisaRDC_. How do you get a perfect body like you? Oh, thank you. Obviously, I don't think I have a perfect body, but thank you for saying that. But if you just want to stay like healthy in terms of the way your body looks, like looking fit, just find some sort of exercise that you like. Like for me, it was dancing. Next question is from Elisa.cc, or it could be Alyssa, I'm not sure. And she says, congrats girl, thank you. By the way, here's my question, when is your birthday? My birthday is on April 13th. This question is from @the_Nat_Benitez. Okay, this is my cousin and he's just asking this question to be annoying. Would you ever consider doing ASMR videos? Okay, I have nothing against ASMR. In fact, I have been a fan of ASMR for about 5 years now, like before it was big. I've actually been asked this question before, but me and my cousin were just talking about this the other day. That's probably why he's asking this question. I don't think I'm gonna end up making an ASMR channel. I can't see myself doing it. Okay, next question is from... Okay, this question I can't even take seriously. It's just someone messing with me. No, Charlie is someone I know in person. Okay, next question is from Olivia_Chan17. How do you learn each dance so well? Do you slow dance practices down so you can learn each step? Yes, that's exactly what I do. Slow it down at 50% speed, and then once I'm good with it at 50% speed, I go on to 70%, and then I go on to 100%. Next question is from Bangtan Sweet Pea on Instagram, and they say, do you have advice for other self-taught dancers? Okay, so my advice for other self-taught dancers is to just go at your own pace and to educate yourself. What I mean by this is like, you've got to really watch a lot of dancing videos on YouTube and stuff if you really want to get better, because you need to pick up on techniques. If you're not going to have someone teach it to you, you have to try and learn to pick up on it yourself. That's what I did. I didn't have a professional teach me how to dance. I kind of just tried to do it myself by watching other people. Yeah, that's just my advice. I've never been to a dance class before ever in my life. If you have chosen to be self-taught, then it's best to really try and watch other professional dancers on YouTube and pick up on their techniques and stuff. That way you'll hopefully get better. Also film yourself, do some comparisons. I recommend getting a video of yourself and then put their dance practice next to it, put it together and see what you're doing, which is different from what they're doing, and try and improve it, even if it's little things like your arm is not straight enough and you want to get the accuracy right. Yeah, see how much energy they're putting into the dance. That's making your one look a bit different. Maybe you don't have enough energy, maybe your arms are a bit too floppy, maybe your movements aren't very smooth, stuff like that. Maybe they're not too sharp. Yeah, it's really good. I really recommend putting your videos in a collage next to each other. Also, I would recommend taking a video of yourself in 1 month, and then about 6 months later do the same cover, put them together and see if you've improved or not and see what's different. That's a really good way as well. Next question is from Mint Yoongi on YouTube, and they say, what should I do when I can learn the moves of the dance but I can't make it look good altogether? If you're having trouble putting the moves together, I would recommend just doing everything at slow pace, so slowing down the song. Also, don't try and rush everything. What you should do is you should, like, for example, of a regular song, you learn the introduction, then you learn the verse, then you put them together, introduction and verse, you dance that. Then you learn the second verse, then you go right from the beginning, introduction, verse 1, verse 2, and don't move on until you learn the bit before that. Let's pick Blood, Sweat and Tears, for example, which I'm learning right now. I did not move on to the chorus until I knew the introduction, the verse 1 and the pre-chorus fluently, like all the way through without making mistakes. I would do that all first, and then I would move on to the chorus to learn the chorus. Just keep doing it like that instead of trying to rush it all together. Okay, I have loads of questions from Katie. Do you do other styles of dance or train at a studio or in a group? I really wish I was in a group where we would just dance to K-pop. That would be really cool. I don't really do any other styles besides K-pop, really. Who is your favorite choreographer? I don't really know many choreographers, only the ones from 1 Million. I know that sounds bad. I forgot his name. I know it begins with a J, and he's from 1 Million, and he always does Dean choreographies and Crush and Yoo Jun-sun. That's it. Yeah, I love his dances. I think his dances are really good. Next question is from Instagram, and it's from @mismatchedmine. How do you learn hard dances well / motivate yourself to continue learning a dance? How do I learn hard dances? I just try to relax. Like, try not to stress and try not to get frustrated. Then do everything at a slow pace. Do not move on to a speed higher until you're fine with doing it at a slow pace. Just go slow if it's a hard dance, because otherwise if you just rush into it at 100% speed, you will get frustrated and you'll want to give up. In terms of motivating myself, honestly, I love to just go on Instagram and watch other people's dance covers. That's motivating. Also, just reading comments on YouTube is very motivating. This question's popped up a lot, is how do you learn K-pop dances? So I've already given the basics of how I learn it. Like, you know, I learn it in sections. I basically learn it the same way I teach you guys, in sections, and I don't move on until I've mastered the section before that. All I do is just watch a mirror dance practice, slow it down at different speeds, and that's how I learn it. But I think I'm going to make a more detailed video about it, if you would like me to, on how to actually learn K-pop dances. And I might give a demonstration just to see if that can help you as well. If you would like that, please, you can request that if you like, because I think this question is really like detailed and I'm not going to be able to explain it in this video. Okay, so that is the end of my Q&A video. Thank you so much for everybody for sending in your questions. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video.